Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Clermont, Florida, just about 30 minutes away from Orlando, Florida, visiting another Florida state park, Lake Louisa State Park. Lake Louisa State Park has multiple lakes, including 3 major lakes. And in this video, we will visit the 3 major lakes. We'll also hike and explore the over 20 miles of trails, the many amenities the park offers, and see what residents, the local wildlife we come across. And if you're new to our channel, welcome, and please know that we love to visit state parks. We visit them frequently, and if you love exploring parks as well, please subscribe and keep getting off the couch with us. Whether you're new or you've been getting off the couch with us for a while, thank you. And let's get started by talking about admission. Admission is $5 per vehicle at this state park. A single occupant vehicle is $4. Pedestrians and bicyclists are $2. And there is the Florida State Parks annual pass, where you pay 1 fee for unlimited visits. And there are discounts on these passes for eligible individuals. And I will include the website link in the description box for all of the details concerning the discounts on the annual passes, as well as admission details. So since this is a huge state park, we are in the car driving. Lake Louisa State Park is well over 4,000 acres. And when I think of parks, I think of walking. But at these huge parks, we have to drive to where we want to go first before we start the walking part. And we will drive to one of the lakes first, since we have 3 lakes in total to visit. And our first lake is Dixie Lake. And it is already beautiful from here, and we haven't even reached the pier or laid our eyes directly on the water. Be aware though, the mosquitoes are also out enjoying the views of the lake, so have your bug spray ready. I actually went back to the car to get mine because I just initially hopped out the car totally unarmed, and it was that bad. I had to retreat just to give you guys an idea. Yeah, so here we are though, now directly in front of the water, and look at how pretty this is. I love the water here, and you have to love the stillness of this water. I want to take a few moments to enjoy all of this with you. Off in the distance, maybe you already saw the turtle hanging out while we were enjoying the view. But yes, there is a turtle. We see and hear movements, so there are fish in the lake too, of course. You can fish from Dixie Lake, as well as the other 2 lakes we'll visit in this video. You can also canoe and kayak at this lake, at Dixie Lake. Canoes and kayaks can be rented here at the park. Plus, you can bring your own too. As beautiful as the scenery is, we'll head out so we can see more of this vast park. Now, this is a first at a state park, for me at least. I've never seen this where there are directions to the hospital. I thought that was interesting. So when you visit, stay safe out here. We're staying safe and keeping hydrated because it is hot out here. And we are about to embark on one of the many trails here at Lake Louisa State Park. We're really excited about seeing the lakes here, but this trail is right across from Dixie Lake, so we're going to go ahead and hit that up now and check it out. And it is an easy trail, yay! This is a great starting point for us today. So as I previously stated, there are over 20 miles of trails to hike here in this state park. Many of these trails are multi-use and are available for hiking, horseback riding, and mountain biking. You can pick up a trail map on your way into the park. It is also on the website. And again, the website link will be in the description box. This particular trail leads to the primitive campsite. There are 2 primitive campsites here. However, there are quite a few different camping options available here at the state park. So let's go ahead and run through those options now. There are 2 primitive youth campsites here as well. Lake Louisa has 60 full facility campsites between Dixie Lake, the lake we recently visited, and Hammond Lake, a lake we'll be getting an up-close look at soon. The campground has 2 bathhouses, 2 fishing piers, and a small pavilion. Equestrian camping is available, and glamping, 2 types of glamping. There is the luxury tent site located in the campground, and then there are also the eco tent sites near the equestrian area. And since we are near the equestrian area, let's go ahead and check that out. And let's discuss those options here at Lake Louisa. There are 16 miles of unpaved multi-use trails that can be used for horseback riding. Also, there is the equestrian camping that I just mentioned, plus guided trail rides are an option here at Lake Louisa. 1 and 2 hour trail rides, early morning rides, as well as sunset rides, and equestrian clinics. We're able to learn more about the guided trail rides here when we visit the camper canteen. There's information though about more than just the guided horseback trail rides, because you can also enjoy guided Segway tours, kayak, and hiking tours here. I had no idea you could do so much here at Lake Louisa. It's really amazing. Plus, you can rent your equipment here, bikes as well as canoes and kayaks, which include life jackets, paddles, and safety whistles as part of the rental. You can also pick up snacks and souvenirs and supplies here too. So let's check out another lake, our second lake, Hammond Lake. We just have to cross the street from the camper canteen to reach Hammond Lake. Isn't this beautiful? Again. I know I already stated that, but I can't help saying it once again. This is so beautiful and not what I would expect in Central Florida. This is definitely not the type of scenery that I would expect being so close to Orlando. London and I are actually discussing our favorite Florida state parks. We've been to over 20 by now, and we're thinking once we get to 100 or close to 100, we're going to compile a video and blog for our newsletter. If you did not know, we do have a monthly newsletter. If you haven't signed up for that just yet, the sign up link is in the description box and on our website at offourcouch.com. The monthly newsletter is another opportunity to join us off the couch. We offer travel tips, travel stories, and more travel inspiration delivered right to your inbox. And once we do get close to 100 or hit that number 100, we do want to rank our favorites. So if there's a state park in Florida that is a must do that we have to experience before even thinking about compiling this list, tell us in the comments, please. We prefer not to have to visit all 175 state parks before we come up with this list. So we are depending on all of your help. So thank you so much for your recommendations in advance. Well, as you can see, we have left Hammond Lake to visit another lake. It's a return visit because this is Dixie Lake again. Same beauty, just from a different perspective. Off in the distance, you can see the pier that we were just at earlier. And we talked about camping earlier as well, but you can also choose a cabin that surrounds this beautiful lake. There are 20 cabins where you can stay and enjoy a picturesque view of Dixie Lake. Each cabin is furnished with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, a full kitchen, a dining/living room area, central air and heating, and the dishes, pots, and extras you need to prepare meals. It sounds and looks like a lovely stay. There are no TVs though, which may be good if you're looking to unplug. Since we're already in the car, let's drive to our next lake. And the final lake that we'll be visiting is Lake Louisa. On our way to Lake Louisa, we ran across very important species, keystone species, a couple of gopher tortoises. So we had to get out the car and check them out. Lake Louisa is a great spot for wildlife viewing. So far, we've seen butterflies, we've seen birds, we saw the turtles at Dixie Lake, and now we've seen the gopher tortoises. So back on our way to Lake Louisa. So this lake is going to be different than the other 2 lakes, Dixie Lake and Hammond Lake, that we've already had the marvelous opportunity to view. Lake Louisa does have a beach area, and that's the first thing that I noticed while walking in here. And this is the only lake at this state park where you can swim. There are no lifeguards on duty, so you do have to swim at your own risk. There is also a cute playground located at this lake. There's even more to see at this lake because there is also a memorial to a World War II veteran, First Lieutenant Dean Gilmore, who participated in 91 missions in Africa, Sicily, and Italy before his plane tragically crashed into this lake during a low-altitude training exercise. Some more details about this lake that the state park is named after. Lake Louisa is the southernmost lake in the Palakakala. That is my best effort at that name, chain of lakes. It is also the largest lake in that chain, and it is set in the northeast corner of the Green Swamp, which is a vast wetland in Central Florida. I think this lake is gorgeous. This state park is definitely on the list right now. The list I was talking about earlier of our favorite Florida state parks that London and I are considering and compiling as of now. We'll be on the lookout still for more amazing, beautiful state parks with all of your help, so definitely leave your suggestions, please. But right now, we are just amazed at this scenery, and we definitely want to know, what do you all think? It does state on the website that you may not be able to see the lake's bottom when you're swimming, even in shallow water, due to the tannins that's caused as water produced by rainfall slowly moves through the green swamp and then into Lake Louisa. As that water is flowing, the tannin seeps out and turns the water into brown tea colored. The colors, Lutta and I both agree, we both find beautiful, along with the sand and the bald cypresses. It's all just so beautiful, and we can really take this in and enjoy it too, because the kids are at the playground. They're occupied, so it is perfect. And we just realized you can arrive by boat to this state park, so you can just come on in, pay your entrance fee, and then you're free to explore the rest of the park. We would love to hear your thoughts about exploring this state park. Do you have plans to visit Lake Louisa State Park here in Clermont, Florida? Have you already visited? What do you think about the lakes? Do you have a favorite lake? The activities, the trails? I think it would really be cool to explore the trails on horseback, by Segway, or on foot with a guide. I would love any of those options. Which would be your preferred method to explore these trails though? And if you've been getting off the couch with us for the past few videos, you know already we've been hopping around the Orlando area. And next video, a new adventure comes out each and every Saturday. So next Saturday, we'd like to take you around on the tour of the resort we've been staying at in Kissimmee, Florida, Vacation Village at Parkway. Vacation Village at Parkway has pretty much everything you need to enjoy an amazing stay in Kissimmee or the Orlando area. Plus, even more than that, it's convenient to Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld Orlando, Lake Louisa State Park, where we're enjoying now, and all of the other places we've been visiting these last few videos. So join us on the couch next video, subscribe if you yet to do so, and allow me to be your tour guide, please, and offer a relaxing and fun option for your stay in Kissimmee and the Orlando area. As always, thanks so much for joining us for this adventure in Clermont, Florida at Lake Louisa State Park. Thank you again for getting off the couch with us. Thanks for all of the likes, comments, shares, suggestions, and feedback too. It's all appreciated, and it all makes these adventures possible, so thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.